Alright, for Halloween I thought I was going to look at some crazy game. This is Polybius for the arcade. And actually this game never actually came out, or maybe it did. It's an urban legend if it came out or not. You should look it up on Wikipedia, they have some information on it. It's like supposedly it was like a game that made people like brainwashed, and the FBI showed up to like track people. Well, anyways, the game was never actually found if it was actually existed or not. So some company later on released it. What it would have been like if there actually was a game. So this is not the actual game, because the actual game doesn't exist. Or if it does exist, then no one has it. So this is what it would have been like, which is a pretty accurate representation, at least to what people think it would have been like. So basically what you do, you look at the numbers that are spinning around the little star thing, and right now it's at 49, 50. It's at 50, so I have to shoot the little numbers that come out. If I shoot just a 5, it matches one of the numbers on the thing, I progress to the next level. So the next level changes the background. Now this one gets a little bit harder since like it's harder to see the numbers. Plus you get kind of dizzy, maybe get sick on some of these levels. And I can't even read the numbers. That's 77. So if I get a 7 right now, if I shoot a 7, then it will beat the level. Okay, but it's also this thing about square roots and prime numbers and stuff. So, basically if the number you shoot matches one of the two numbers on that circle thing, then that number, and then the number you shoot will subtract from the total of the thing. So if the number, for example, the number is 12 that's spinning around, and I shoot a 2, since 2 is part of the number 12, 2 will be subtracted from 12, and the number will change to 10. That's one way of making the number go down. Another way is you do, if it's divisible by it. So if the number's, let's say it's 50, and you get the number 10, it goes into it 5 times, and that's divisible by it, so the number will subtract by 10, and 50 will go down to 40. And you get extra points getting prime numbers and stuff like that, and I think it's the numbers that you, not just shooting the numbers, but if you want to just run into the numbers, you increase your shields, which you're going to actually need to do some for the later levels, because it gets kind of hard. Now I think this is level 3 right now, and basically all you can do is move side to side, and you can kind of rotate the screen. The actual ship doesn't move, but it rotates the direction of the stuff that's moving around. And you do want to shoot these things, so you get points, and that's the only way to get lives. You get lives by how many points you get, which you get points for completing the level, and you get points for shooting the things. So that's a 4, I just shot that. And sometimes you just have to shoot the numbers, even if you don't really know, even if they're not like the right number you're looking for, because you kind of want to switch the number up and get like new things like coming around. But sometimes you can be stuck on a level kind of long, just waiting for the right number. And other times you get it, perfect one, and you go to the next level. Oh, this level is crazy. Yeah, I can't play this level for that long without getting kind of sick, because especially like if you're playing like on big screen, and you get like the sound going and stuff, and you have to like stare at it because you have to look for the numbers. So look at the numbers, you have to shoot at the right time. Yeah, see, this would have actually like probably brainwashed people. Plus there's subliminal messages like popping up every once in a while. Man, look at those colors. So I can't even see the numbers right now. Yeah, I just died. I'm trying to figure out what that number is. One was I'm just playing around trying to find the correct numbers to shoot. Or I'm just basically shooting any number that comes out just to switch up the number on the side. Oh, I forgot to say, you're trying to get the number that's spinning around. You're trying to get that to 0, or just the lowest you possibly can. But you make the number become 0, it switches the level. So it gets kind of hard at the end when it gets down to like single digits or something, because you need a specific number, and if that number doesn't come, then you don't beat the level. Plus, if you shoot a number that's not the correct number, that's not divisible by it, and it's not one of the two numbers on the thing, then the number that's spinning around will actually go up by 1. Which kind of switches things up, but also, there's also kind of some patterns for the numbers that fly out. If you shoot one, like I've seen it, like the number goes up by 1, it goes up by 1 again every time you shoot it. But only sometimes it does that. I don't quite get that. It's kind of throws it up. Like sometimes it counts down, sometimes it counts up, sometimes it's totally random. Yeah, but this level's crazy. You don't want to get stuck on this level that long. When you see the correct numbers, you want to get it. Some crazy colors. Whoa. Beat the level. This level looks a little bit calmer, or maybe not. It's getting crazy. At least we can see stuff now, kind of. Anyways, there's 20 levels in the game, and I'm probably not going to be able to play them all. Mainly because this game gets pretty hard. I think on this level you'll see that there's like lasers shooting out from the right side of the thing, to like at your ship. Like, and when all those different, like when the stars match up in the middle that's spinning around, when they all match up and they all align, it shoots out a laser. If the laser hits you, it freezes your ship and you can't do anything. You stay kind of like paralyzed for a little while, and you can't shoot, you can't move, and you can basically die really quickly because things start coming out shooting at you, and it does that in all the levels after. I think level 4 and on, I think it does it. But each of the different levels just has a different background, and if you really want to check out the other levels, there is an option which I'll show you later, which will allow you to choose which level you want to start on. It also lets you choose some other things, which we'll see. But this is a pretty freaky game because, especially if the stories are true about the FBI and maybe even aliens. If you look at it, it's like an alien face. Every once in a while, an alien face will come towards you. Also, there's still little messages and stuff too. But there's all the different options that you'll see later. You can turn on like stuff, motion sickness, and oh, it's crazy options. Of course, this is a simulation of what the game would have been like, but still, it's pretty cool. Polybius. The game looks kind of like plain, I mean, just like watching this video, but it actually is kind of addicting. You know, once you kind of get like what you're trying to do and the numbers and stuff, you kind of want to play it and play it because you want to get to that next level. You want to see the next background. You know, it kind of gets kind of fun. And like, supposedly according to Wikipedia, like people were lined up to play this game in arcades. Like tons of people who wanted to play it. Well, of course, they probably didn't actually exist, but because no one alive has ever told anything about playing this game before. But there was supposedly a developer of the game. He posted some comment on some arcade website, mentioning that he worked on the game and that they said they couldn't release the game because it caused motion sickness and stuff like that. But there wasn't any paranormal activity, or there wasn't any FBI conspiracies. So maybe there was a game.